Hi everyone, so welcome to today's class. So this will be the second class of SAP EWM. So in first class we have discussed the basic of SAP EWM, not the basic process or anything. We have just completed the overview of SAP EWM, how the process will flow, how the system will integrate, how you can go for let's say the implementation process. So this is just second class to the SAP EWM. So today we are mostly going to see the like configuration, how we can set up the um, EWM system and how we can set up the ERP system. So before going to that, so as we have discussed in the last class that there are multiple scenarios are there where you can go for EWM, or we can say it as a centralized EWM, or you can go for a decentralized EWM, or you can go for a let's say SAP EWM as a separate system than your ERP system. So this is called a decentralized system. So we will start with the decentralized system because this will be the some kind of difficulties will be there because you need to set up the ERP system, you need to set up the EWM system differently, and then you have to set up a structure, means communication structure you have to set up to move the data or transfer the data from one system to another system. And there are a lot of different concepts are there in this decentralized EWM system. And in most of the cases, most of the client they prefer this um, decentralized EWM system. Why? Because they are already using the there might be multiple situations or multiple things will be there. Let us understand this concept, okay? So there might be multiple situation or different kind of situations will be there. Let's say till 2025 the WM will be ending as per the official communication. It will be going to end. The normal SAP WM will be going to end, and we will be having the SAP EWM. But for ECC, SAP has given the timeline till 2030. So as a let's say rather moving complete business to S4 HANA, what people are doing, first they are moving the SAP WM to EWM, which are let's say your client they are already using the WM, so they are moving their WM solution to the EWM solution. Okay, then later, whenever it is 2030, at that time, let's say they can move the complete system to the S4HANA system. So this is one scenario. Let's say another one scenario, in case there is a, let's say S4HANA system will be there, still your client wants your EWM system as a separate system, because there might be situation, let's say in some time, might be you are facing some of the, in mostly in the ECC system, what happens, there will be, let's say there will be lot of background jobs will be there will be performance issues will be there, because as we know the database is not that much of integrated in ACC because we are using a third party system, and there will be lot of data related issues will be there, right? So for this kind of reason, normally or generally most of the client they opt for the decentralized EWM or EWM as a separate let's say server or separate instance. They can take it as a separate instance, and they can take a separate as a ERP system, or they can use the ECC system over there. Okay. So normally in those scenario, you need to understand what is the EWM decentralized concept and what are the settings are there, how you need to set up. If you are working in a support project, you need to know how the data is flowing from one system to another system. You need to understand how the data is flowing. You need to understand the process flow, and you need to, let's say, troubleshoot the scenario if you are facing some of the issues or some of the challenges if you are facing, then you have to troubleshoot that. Okay, so basically we will be starting with the decentralized system. Okay, then after decentralized system, we will discuss on the centralized system or embedded system also. We will be covering that part also. Okay, so don't worry about that. We will be learning both of the things. The SAP EWM as a decentralized solution, SAP EWM as a embedded solution. We will be learning about both of the things. Now, before moving on to the configuration, let us, you all guys may be having one doubt of how to practice the EWM server or how to get a EWM server. So if you are taking the S4 HANA system from anywhere, then embedded EWM or EWM will be a part of your S4 HANA system. But there you cannot practice this decentralized system. For decentralized system, some people or some server providers, they are providing the system. Okay, you can take that, but I don't know how they will be charging. Mostly because it is a two server, it is not a single server, because you will be needing the ECC plus you will be needing a EWM system. So there will be two systems will be there. So I don't know how they will be charging or if someone is providing. Definitely someone will be providing, but I'm not sure about that. Okay, so you need to check those options. Those who are having the SAP Learning Hub access, they can directly practice, as I have said in the last class, in the certification part, we have already discussed. There you can find your free subscription to the SAP instances. You can practice over there. Okay, now if we go to the Now, if we go to the SAP server, so this is a free practice server I'm getting from the, or I got from the, let's say, Learning Hub. So this will be there for 12 to 13 days, I believe. And again, if we apply for it, then again we will be getting one more system, but I'm not sure about the data if we need to reconfigure the data or we need to configure the whole things again, but we will see in the later phases, we will be seeing. Okay, so basically here you can see there are two systems are there. Okay, so one here you can see the ZME, so this is basically your ECC system. Okay, so here you are having T43, this is basically your EWM system. If I log into here, here you can see extended warehouse management. Okay, so here you can have the different kinds of things for the SAP EWM. Now, if I go to the ZME system, so here you can find the logistics system. So this is the logistics system. In the logistics, you can see this material management, sales and distribution, logistics execution, all the things you will be getting over here. Okay, so this is basically your ERP system, and the another one which we have seen, that is the EWM system. Now let's understand the baseline configuration, or let's say the organization structure for the SAP EWM. Okay, so if you have covered the SAP WM part or SAP WM playlist, there you must have seen or might have seen the warehouse configuration or warehouse organization structure or baseline configuration for SAP WM. So, who have not yet learned the SAP WM or who are new to directly or directly you are learning the EWM, for them, I'm just telling you the whole structure. So normally what will happen when an organization will be created? So in the organization, basically from the side or from the material side, our organization will start from the plant. Okay, from the plant, our organization will start. This is related to EWM, not to WM or anything. If we say about the, if we say about the, let's say or WM, the organization structure will be some kind of different. Let's say there will be purchasing organization will be there in case of your structure, and WM structure will be mostly the same. Okay, so first there will be a plant will be there. So plant is basically, you can understand, this is a manufacturing unit. Okay, so plant is basically, you can say it as a manufacturing unit, or you can say it is a let's say it is a distribution center for me, where I have all the things, like where I have all the, let's say you are a trading company. Okay, so for the trading company, you are not manufacturing anything, you are storing the things, and there from there you are supplying the things to all your customers. Okay, so first there will be a plant. So plant, let's understand this as a basic, let's say it is a manufacturing plant. Okay, so for every plant there will be some storage locations will be there. Okay, storage locations means, let's say you are having a plant, there you will be having some raw materials, you will be having some finished material, you will be having some semi-finished material, you will be having some scrap material, you will be having some let's say different kind of material you are having. Okay, so for each material you can have a different storage location, or you can have a combined storage location also. As per your business scenario, you can create different storage locations. Now, in the SAP WM, what was there? We are assigning a warehouse number to the storage location. So storage locations are assigned to the warehouse number. So this will be your, if we only see about this four things, plant, storage location, and warehouse number, this will be the ERP system. Okay, so this will be the ERP system will be there. So plant, we will be creating storage location inside the plant, and we will be creating a warehouse number, and we will be assigning that warehouse number to the storage location. Okay, now in the EWM system, what will happen? Now we are looking into the decentralized system. So here this will be the ERP system. Now what we need to do, we need to create a EWM warehouse, or in a warehouse we will be creating in the EWM system, right? So we need to create a organization, or we need to create a system, EWM warehouse we need to create in the EWM system. Now we have to assign this EWM warehouse to the ERP warehouse. Okay, so we are having one warehouse in the ERP system, we'll be having more warehouse in the EWM system. So we have to link both of them, so that it will act as a, whenever the data will be there, the data will be flowing from ERP to EWM system. So we will be assigning, or we will be connecting this warehouse of ERP system to the EWM system. Okay, now this is the basic of organization structure, or we can say as a baseline configuration. Okay, so this will be the first baseline configuration will be there. You will be creating a organization for that one. Okay, now here you can understand some things. Who are new to SAP, who are not yet learned any other SAP, or they don't know the concept. So here, whenever you are creating a plant, plant is a four-letter your character. Okay, four-letter characters are there. Either you can take letters as a character, you can take number as a character, you can take alphanumeric, means alphabets with numeric also you can take. Any option you can take, any meaningful name you can take, but you can take as per four letters only. Okay, four digit or four letters only you can take. Similarly with the storage location, this is a four digit number. So here you can take letters also, numbers also, or combination of letters and numbers. Okay, here we are having in the warehouse, if we say about the ERP system, we'll be having three digit numbers. Okay, three-digit number, or alphabet, or it is a combination of both. We can say alphanumeric. Okay, we can say alphabets and numbers also. In the EWM system, the warehouse number will be four digit. Here you can just remember, ERP system warehouse number is a three digit, and EWM system warehouse is a four digit. Okay, this will be four digit, and this will be three digit. So this will be the basic configuration. First we have to see, we have to create these things, then we have to move for the connection or assigning this ERP system to the EWM system. So first we will be starting with the ERP system. First, we will be configuring from the ERP system. We will be looking into the ERP system settings, what things we need to set up in the ERP system. Then we will be moving into the EWM system settings. Okay, so basically in today's class, we will be looking into the ERP side settings, and tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, we can see the EWM side configuration or EWM side of setting, what things needs to be done. Okay, so now let's go to the system. Okay, so here this is the EWM system, right? This is the EWM system. So now there is no right now there is no work from for this one, but right now we can see one thing over here. We can go to here, we can see the organization structure. Okay, organization structure that is available in the EWM side. Just we will take a note over that, means which EWM system we can assign to the ERP system, that thing we can see, then we can go for the ERP system configuration. Okay, so first, okay, those are new who have not yet seen the system or who are new to the system. For them, this is basically your user menu. So here you can find the user menu. So basically, this part will be needed whenever you are creating any transaction data. Transaction data means, let's say you are creating any, let's say transfer request, if you are creating any kind of picking, packing, any kind of put away, those kind of things we will be learning it into the gradually. So basically, if we say end user will be needing this screen to create the daily activities from here. Okay, so if you are a consultant, mostly you will be needing the SPRO access. So here you can go to the SPRO also from the tools. From the tools you can go to customizing, here IMG. From the IMG, here you can go to the execute project. Okay, if you double click on it, it will take you to the SPRO screen. Okay, so here if we click on the transaction, here you can see transaction is SPRO. Okay, so in the SPRO you can go to reference IMG. So we need to go to the SPRO screen. In the SPRO screen you have to go to the extended. Here you can have a node called SCM, Extended Warehouse Management. Just expand this one. You have to go to the Extended Warehouse Management. So here you are having one node that is a master data. If you expand this one, you can go to define warehouse number. So here in the define warehouse number, we will just check whatever warehouses are available over here. Okay. So let's say, okay, E310 is there. So we will create something related to EWM. Okay. Okay, fine. So there will be no work of the EWM system right now. So we will be exiting from the EWM system and we will be configuring in the ERP system whatever configurations are needed. So slash NEX. So this will exit you from the screen. Okay. So now this is for your ERP system. Okay, in the ERP system, similarly, you have to go to. So I'm not showing you to the tools path or menu path. Through the menu path, I'm not showing you. Directly, you can go to the SPRO. This is basically this will be required basically for the um, let's say if you are configuring something, then you have to come to the SPRO. So if you don't know about the standard process or SAP screen, SAP navigation, all this part, if you don't know, just go to the playlist. Watch out the first class 1 to class 10. Just look out or watch out for those playlists. You will be having a basic understanding of the SAP screens, SAP navigation paths, or whatever things are there. Basic things you will be understand. I'm not going inside that one. Let us just concentrate on the EWM part. Okay, so now you have to go to SAP reference IMG. Okay, now inside the reference IMG, first let's create the organization structure. So in the organization structure, you'll be having one is a definition, one is a assignment. So in the definition is basically here we have to create the organization structure. In the assignment, basically you have to assign the organization structure. Okay. Now, if we expand the definition, here we have to go to logistics general. Okay. So here let's find out this SPCW plant. If the SPCW plant is there, then we have to look out for whatever the storage locations are there. We have to look it for that. Then we can go for warehouse number creation. So now here we can go to the logistics general. Inside the logistics general, here you are having one option called define copy, check, delete plant. Just click on this one. So here you can define, go to define plant. Here you can just go to position and check the plant for SPCW. Okay, this is what we are looking into it. It is already there. Okay, so now if you want to create a plant, if you let's say this is already a pre-configured let's say system, that's why you can see the plants are already there. But if you are not having this pre-configured system, you need to configure the system. So in that case, what you need to do, you have to create a plant over here. So to create a plant over here, how you can create a plant? You have to just go to this copy, delete, check plant. Okay, just double click on it. Here there is a copy option is there. You have to copy it. From 1000 is a standard plant. From plant, here you can take the plant as a SCWM. Okay, so you can create this plant. You can just click on OK. Okay, so here you can see plant 1000 is copied to SPSEWM. Okay, so here this is copied. So now if you go to define plant, then you can find out the position what we have created SPWM. Is it there? Okay, so we have created this SPCW, I believe. No, SPCW was there. This is our default plant, right? SPCW. So we have created the SPWM. Is it there? Have we not saved that one? Let's say this one, SPWM. Just click on OK. It is copied. Save this one. Normally it should ask for saving the data, but I'm not sure why this is not having that option. Okay, we will see it later. So here you can copy or here you can create the plant like this one. Okay, just copy this plant. Okay, so we are not going to copy this plant. So just go inside the defining the plant. So if you go inside the defining plant, here you can go to the position. Here you can see SPCW. SPCW is our plant. So here you can see. Okay, now you can see SPWM plant is there. Okay, so now you can see over here. So just select this one, go to details. So here you can find the SPWM plant is there. Name it is copying from the 1000 plant. You can check the 1000 plant. The same name will be there. Same street address and everything will be same will be there. So if you go to, let's go to the position as, let's go to the position as 1000. Select this one, go to details. Here you can see the same things. Hamburg, this is German, this is some Alsterdorfer street. This is some postal code, this is Hamburg, this is Germany, and this is Hamburg. It is a city in the Germany. Okay, so this is copied to the SPWM plant, right? So now we don't need to see this one. So this is how you can create a plant, right? So now if we go to the SPCW, so we are looking into the SPCW plant. So just go into here, look into the details. So here you can find whatever things are there, whatever informations are already available. Okay, so here you can find this is the this work, I believe, or you already know this is a field name. This is a German name of plant. Okay, it is meant by plant Hamburg. Okay, so here you can find the language, here you can find the street address, here you can find the postal code, city, country, region, all of the things you can find it over here. Now let's go back. So now we have created the plant. So now if you need to check about the storage locations, now we need to go to the logistics. So we need to go to the material management. Inside the material management, here we can go to the maintain storage location. Click on this one. So plant, you can take SPCW. Click on this. Now here you can see there are multiple storage locations are there. Okay, so here you can see F00, F01, F02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07. Here you can find multiple things are there. And here also you can see, sorry. So here you can also find this RD01, RD00, RD01, RD02, these kind of things you can find it over here. Okay. So now let's see, this is already plant is having this storage locations. Okay. Now this is already done. So if you don't have the storage location, whenever you are copying from the 1000 plant, basically it will copy all the storage location that is related to your 1000 plant. It will copy to the, let's say here we will be seeing SPWM. If we go to the SPWM, here also you can see this is getting copied from the 1000 plant. So whatever storage locations are available in the 1000 plant, it will be copying to here. If you don't need it, just select all and you can delete it. Okay, select all, you can delete it. If it is not required, you can delete all, and you can whatever things is required you can just add over here. So that is all about our plant and storage location. Now next thing is you have to create a warehouse number, and you need to assign that warehouse number to the storage location, right? So now for that one we need to go to the logistics execution. So logistics execution is the part of WM. So here we can expand this one. So first thing here you can see define, copy, delete, check, warehouse number. Now just select this one. First you can select on the define warehouse number. Let's see whatever things are there. Let's just see this one. So let us first see we have selected here warehouse number E. Here you can start with any E series, you can see, because this will be linked to the EWM warehouse, so you have to start with E just for the nomenclature or just for the easy understanding. Okay, now let's go here. So let's see whatever E warehouses are there. So here you can come. So here you can see there is E00, E01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20. These are a long list of warehouses are there. So here you can see EW1 is there, EW2 is there. Okay. Now we can create a new warehouse for, let's say we will create EW3. We will create a new warehouse. So for that one, what we need to do, we need to go for the second option, copy, delete, check warehouse number. So just double click on it, click on copy option. Here you can find, let's say E01 we will take. Okay. So here you can take the E01 and here you can see EW3 we can see. So here you can see warehouse E01 is copied to EW3. Now whatever things will be available in the E01, it will be copied to the EW3. Now let's go back. Now if you go to the define warehouse number, here you can find the, let's go to the position. Here you can find EW3. Here you can find this is the EW3. Okay, this is the warehouse number we have created right now. Can go back. Now we have created the warehouse number. Now we have created all organization structures. We have created, like we have created the plant, we have created the storage location, we have created the warehouse number. Now what we need to do, we need to assign these warehouse structure to each other. Okay, so we don't need to assign the storage location to the plant, because while we are creating the storage location, by default it was asking us for the plant name over here. Okay, so we have created the storage location inside the plant, so we don't have to assign it. It is already assigned. So what we need to assign? We just need to assign the warehouse number to the to your plant and storage location, right? So now we will close this node definition. Now we will go to the assignment. Here in the assignment part, you have to go to logistics execution. Here we are having an option of assign warehouse number to plant and storage location. Okay, click on this one. So here you can find what is our plant. So here you can find SPCW, right? So SPCW, here you can find the storage location is E01 and the warehouse number is E00, right? So for this one, here you can find for each storage location is assigned to a warehouse number over here. Okay, each storage location is attached to a warehouse number. Now you can assign the new storage location, new warehouse number which you have created right now. You can assign to new storage location, or whatever storage locations are there. You can create a new storage location, or for the existing one also you can change it. Okay, now here, now let's say here we will go to the new entries. Here we will go to SPCW. Here we will be giving storage locations are, let's say, AF00, and we will be assigning it to the, we have created EW3. Okay, so it is only one to one, so that's why it will not allow you to add a new same storage location to a new warehouse, because one warehouse should be a part of sorry, one storage location should be a part of one warehouse only. You cannot assign more than one warehouses to one storage location, but inside one warehouse you can assign multiple storage locations. Okay, so here either you can go to, let's say we can go to the plant SPCW and we can assign EW9. Right now we can create the EW3. Okay, this you can assign it. Okay, you can assign it, you can save it. Okay, so we have assigned this SPCW AF00 storage location to EW3. Now similarly you can assign to, let's say, RD00, we can assign to the same EW3, we can assign it. Okay, now just save this one. Now let's go back. So now we have created the organization structure. Now we have assigned. So till this thing, our WM part is complete. Now what we need to do, we need to assign this warehouse to the EWM warehouse, and we need to create a communication structure. We need to create a communication to the EWM warehouse. So how we can do that? So just close this one, close this one. So here you can go to the, so you need to come to this integration with other SAP components. Now here you have to expand this one. Here you have to go to the extended warehouse management. So here you have to go to the basic settings for EWM linkage. Just open this one. Here you can go to the configure SAP EWM specific parameter. Just click on execute. So now here you can see, just go to the position. What is our warehouse number? EWM EW3. We have created this one. So for EW3, it is created as, here you can see it is created as ERP with local WM. So now um, this is looking as gray because some other users is already using this system, or someone other is using this. So that's why it is showing as gray. Otherwise, it will be it will be coming as a edit mode, so you can change it. So let us understand whatever the things are there so that you can be able to do it on your own. So first thing, here you have to find your warehouse number. Here you have to come to ERP with local WM. Okay, there will be three options will be there. First one, ERP with local WM. If you are going for a local WM system, then you can mention it. If you are going for EWM system, then you can select as ERP with EWM. If you are going for a decentral WM, you can check it as a decentral WM. So here mostly you have to take the E with local, sorry, E with the EWM system. Okay, ERP with EWM system. You have to check this one. Now here you can check. So here you can check this queue and serialized asynchronous RFC. So this is basically communication method between the ERP and the EWM system. This is how the data will be transferred from the ERP system to the EWM system, and this is mostly related to the transactional data, not other master data or any other things. It is only related to the transactional data. What is the transactional data? What is the master data in here? So we will be looking into it in the coming classes. So basically here you have to take the queue as the queued and the serialized asynchronous RFC. Okay, so now next one is, here you are having two options. One is a distribute automatically at the document creation, stop distribution. What is meant by this one? Let's say if you are clicking on this, or if you are selecting this distribution automatically at the document creation, then automatically while you are creating a delivery, it will distribute the delivery, or it will send the information to the EWM system instantly. Once you are saving the document, it will send the document information to the EWM. Okay, this is the first option. Second option, if you are selecting the stop distribution, then you have to manually, you have to send the data from ERP system to the EWM system, or you can create a batch job to distribute the information from ERP system to the EWM system. Okay, so this is basically two options, and this is the major things which is related to our system settings. One more thing is there. Here you can see unchecked deliveries. Okay, if you are selecting this one, so system will not check for the delivery. So mostly for the uh, whoever have worked on the SD delivery, or we can say as a outbound delivery. So for the outbound delivery, when the outbound delivery is created, mostly it will check for the stocks. There will be one availability check will be there. It will be checked for the stocks. And if it is related to your WM, or let's say warehousing, if it is related, it will check for the WM stocks also. So if you are selecting this unchecked delivery, then it will automatically pass the delivery to the EWM system, while it will not check for the material, or the materials if it is available or not, or the availability check, it will not pass that one. It will pass the information immediately whenever there is a delivery is created, and it will not check for the let's say it will not check for the availability check. Okay, so these are some of the important parameters here you have to mention. Okay, so here we have taken the warehouse number. Here we have to select what kind of warehouse is there. So EWM warehouse, we can select it. So communication method, we can see it, say it as a queue method. Then distribution channel, distribution mode, we can select is that immediately. Okay, so now let's go back. So here I believe you already understand that we need to change this one. Okay, here you can see this is log, that's why it is showing as only log data. Okay, so here you have to change. Okay, so you go to the EW3. So here you have to change the data over here. You have to select as a extended warehouse management. Here you have to see the QRFC. Okay, and here you have to select the distribution immediately. Okay, now let's go back. So next thing is here you can go to assign warehouse number to the warehouse number of decentralized SCM system. Now if you click on this one, here you can have a warehouse number. Okay, here you are having the warehouse number of SCM or decentralized EWM system. Okay, this is only a description. Okay, here you can see warehouse number of decentralized uh, warehouse. Okay, so here this is just for a information purpose. This is not for any kind of, it will not have any, let's say, it will not have any checks or any data validation. It will not have anything. It is just for your information purpose. Let's say I'm going to my warehouse. Let's say EW3 I'm going. Okay, so EW3, let's say I want to just for let's say information purpose, I want to just mention what warehouse it is linked to. So it is only for a information purpose, but there is no validation or there is no checks for that one. It is only for your information purpose. Okay, whatever things will be there, we have to assign it in the distribution channel. We have to assign it, but whatever warehouse you are creating over here, you need to create the same warehouse number in the EWM. Okay, in the EWM side, you have to create it. So here you can see P11 is the warehouse. Here P110 is the warehouse for the decentralized EWM side. Okay, so here you have to mention the warehouse number which you are using in the EWM side. That warehouse number you have to mention it over here. Okay. Till now, any questions, any doubt? If you are having any doubt, any questions, please ask in the comment section. Okay, so just ask in the comment section. Okay, if you are having any doubt, then now next one is how you want to go for distribution of the data from one system to another system. Now here you can see generate distribution model from SAP ERP to EWM system. If you click on this one, here you can have a warehouse number, let's say EW3, and logical system of EWM. What is the logical system? This you can find it from the EWM system. Okay, so let's say if we search for it, so here you can see T43 client. This is already we have seen T43. So here you can see the logical system as T43 client 800. So this logical system will be created by your base system. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. It will be created by the base system. So just click on this one and the distribution model view. So here you can see the objects inbound delivery. If you are going to create for only for inbound delivery or only for outbound delivery or only for production material request or for all of these objects, if you want to create, you can create it as a all. So distribution view model, here also you can just click on it. So here also you can select this T43 client. Okay, so now first you can do, if you click on check entries and if you click on here, if there is any distribution model or distribution is available, it will show you the entries. If you click on this one, so here you can see no entries for warehouse number EW3 so far. Use the create function. So now if you create entries, click on create entries and click over here. Okay, so it is saying as the warehouse EW3 is not defined as a EWM warehouse because in the settings, right? In the settings, we have not able to this EWM specific parameters. We are not able to maintain it as a EWM system. So once you are maintaining that one, that you will be able to create the distribution channel. Okay. So maybe we will be looking into it in a further. So basically this will be the required thing, or we need to create a distribution model. This will be required to move the data from one system to another system. So I believe that will be enough for today's class. We will be again meet up in the next class, and we will be understanding the further configuration or concept of the next EWM configuration. Okay, how to set up the data between ERP system to EWM system. Okay, so that's it for today. Let's meet up again on the next class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and keep learning.